And now we continue to track the very latest on that massive Woonsocket mill fire. Eyewitness News first brought you the breaking news live last night as flames engulfed the Alice Mills on Fairmount Street. The fire grew to 8 alarms last night, bringing in the city's entire fire department and well over a dozen crews from surrounding communities. And by the way, that smoke and flames could be seen for miles around last night. There is little left of the more than century-old building now. Crews are still on the scene, dousing those hot spots and trying to figure out exactly what caused this fire. Eyewitness News reporter Nicole Estaphan has been working the story all morning long. She joins us live now from the scene with more on what she's learned. Nicole?
Well, good morning, Danielle. It has been nearly 17 hours since flames first broke out here. And if you take a look at the scene behind me, we're going to try to zoom in, though they have roped off the area, citing safety concerns, but you can see that smoke is still permeating the air here, still billowing from the building, again 17 hours later. Now the fire marshals are also on the scene looking into the cause. They do tell us that there's nothing to indicate that it's suspicious at this time, but they are looking into a possible connection between plumbing work that was being done here at the time that flames broke out. A massive wall of fire engulfs the old Alice Mills building.
The whole sky was just totally black, and it just kept bellowing. For
several hours, this spectacular blaze ate through a piece of history that stood for more than a century.
We just have yet to be able to extinguish it completely.
Woonsocket's fire chief tells Eyewitness News that crews will be on the scene throughout the day, making sure hot spots don't rekindle.
As a 4 to a 6-story building collapses on itself, it creates voids that we just can't reach.
We're told this building was recently sold. The owner was working with fire marshals to bring it up to code, but we also have learned that the fire alarms were working, but the sprinklers were not. There's no telling if sprinklers could have contained this wild scene, but what we do know is that those with memories here say it will never be the same.
Look like a war zone. History going up in smoke.
It's part of history. It's gone. You'll never see it again.
Now, if you live in the area and you're worried about air quality, and I don't blame you if you take a look behind us, firefighters do tell us they have a hazmat team on the scene. They will be here throughout the day and issue any alerts if need be. Also, there were 2 injured firefighters last night. One of them fell and hit his head. The other was dehydrated. Both have been treated, and we are told they are in good condition this afternoon. Now, firefighters also tell us that they fought about a half dozen of these mill fires in the last decade. In fact, the pumping system that was used last night and is still being used right now was developed specifically for situations like this. Now, Eyewitness News will stay on the scene throughout the day. We will bring you the latest details as they become available. We are live in Woonsocket with the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom. Nicole Estaphan, Eyewitness News.